And welcome to Planet 412. You know who I am. And so I was checking the oh, I forget what it's called. You're not gonna know this, shows. It's the way that the stream is coming through. I forget the word for it, but I was just checking it and it says excellent, so there should not be any problem. Hello to everybody in the chat. How are you guys doing? That's the only reason I showed up. I was right on time to start at a quarter after, but I ran the dang test. It had to be done. Hello to everybody. Hello to Josie, Michael, and the boss, BJ. How is everybody doing? Hey, Karen Root, how are you? Enzer, hey, Enzer, how are you? Chris, what's up, brother? Chris Connell, Masochist Mouse, hey, Mouse. Expanding Knowledge, welcome. Justin Dungy, hello. Let's see who else. They're going to be coming in here as we roll. So let me see. I think those are the people. Anyway, so let's see. We got some more in here, I think. Hey, Chris, I wore something for you, brother. So I started using something that I should have used a long time ago. It can pop out the comments. And Carol, I wanted to thank you so much for doing that and becoming a member of Planet 412. And Moonbud, hey, how are you? And thank you. We're ready, brother. Trust me. I picked out some really cool stuff tonight. I know a bunch of you have things, but I got stuff I got to show too. So thank you, Moonbud. I appreciate that very much. And then where's Carol at? I saw her as I was running the test. I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm pushing the top you can push, man. I got what is it, 200 or 2,000 G's or whatever. It's the most that they can give. So it wasn't that the other night. It was something else with Carol Ann last week. So let me see. But I wore this for you, my man. Chris, I know you like and my voice is very deep tonight. I cannot go back for Carol, so I just wanted to thank you again, Carol, for doing that. And I want to get started, everybody. We got good stuff going here. If you guys sent stuff, let me know, or let my mods know. I'm checking with them real quick, not getting yelled at about anything. That's always a good thing. There's a camera. That's always a good thing. Hey, Martino. Let's see. We got love to fish. All right, I'm going to stop looking at that. Let's share. I have stuff ready to roll, guys. Everybody's getting sick. Have you noticed that, by the way? My daughter she's been sick. She's finally getting a little better. My mother-in-law is super sick. So, don't want to pop that video up, that's for sure. Okay. Do you guys want to start with some Dogman, or do you want to? No, let me do it. I'm going to decide tonight. Sorry about the deep breath. It's been a long week, everybody. A long week. And where did you go? Oh, here we go. This is a short one. I think you guys will really enjoy. This was sent to me by, I think, Kat. Kat sent me.
Está pasando. Está sacando. No lo deja pasar.
I mean, it's wearing some kind of
Se movió,
pants.
lo movió. Ahora. Lo sacó. Se quedó con la cueva. Mira cómo se mira.
Interesting. I just wanted to show you, just for a laugh. I think he's wearing tighty whities or boxers.
Ojo, se movió, lo movió. Ahora. Lo sacó. Se quedó con la cueva.
Estos pescadores lograron atrapar a una sirena muy agresiva y salvaje, ya que no...
Now, the only reason I'm going to let this play, guys, is because oh, God. I mean, what is this, a chimera? Here, let me mute this guy. So if those of you don't know what a chimera is, it's just got all kinds of different creatures in it. But the reason I'm playing this, it looks like a male mermaid at first, is because a bunch of people were talking about mermaids and they had videos out there of it. And what do you guys think? Not of this one. I don't buy this one for a split second. But what do you guys think? Do you think that there are real ones out there? Do you think that there are legitimate vids out there? I'm going to say this, and yes, it is junk, Dracula. There is one video that I'm going to tell you guys about. I'm going to try and find it tonight. It is showing. Oh man, I can't even think how many people were in the video. I mean, at least 50 to 100 people, showing them swimming, but a lot of them with tails and things like that. So anyway, Kel, this is for you.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this...
We're obviously not doing the whole thing, guys. Just for a little bit for my Kel, because we've been gone for a while.
This is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some seriously scary videos. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
I'm not scared. I'm just kind of freaked out because, like, it's friendly.
Our first set of scary videos definitely make you wonder. A TikToker who goes by the username ArkansasBoy1 says he was up at 3:30 in the morning when something in his home caught his attention.
It's 3:30 in the morning. I swear on my life. They're freaking toy cars. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
His daughter Elizabeth's toy car appears to be moving on its own.
No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know whether to wake Elizabeth or somebody call Justin Nunley or an exorcist. I don't.
There's no motor inside, no batteries, no remote control, just a small plastic car sliding across the surface by itself.
No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know whether to wake Elizabeth or...
He says he's not scared exactly, but admits he's shaking. He even considers leaving the house for the night.
I mean, I'm not scared, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't shaking. So I'm just gonna leave it there till the morning.
But he doesn't leave. And whatever is in that house doesn't leave either. The next day, both he and Elizabeth are home when it happens again. Only this time, it's a different toy car.
Ghost Malone, if you are still around, do something.
It was a sign.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then a painting on the wall begins to move.
Ghost Malone. Ghosty. Yo. Are you kidding?
What follows is a surprisingly calm Q&A session. He asks Ghost Malone to respond by moving the painting, a movement for yes, silence for no.
Are you friendly? Okay. Okay. Do you like Ghostbusters? No? Okay. Do you like movies? Okay.
The questions continue.
Are you here to cause harm? Okay.
Chris.
It's the kind of exchange that either points to something genuinely unexplained or an incredibly patient hoax.
Are you an older spirit? Okay, but not a bad spirit.
But the TikToker seems rattled in a way that's hard to fake.
Is there more than one of you? Oh, okay.
The following morning, more activity is caught on camera.
Okay, no, for real, like, so what are we doing? Oh. Okay. Are you friendly?
He says he blessed his cup of water before going to sleep, and now he tries something more direct. He sprinkles blessed water over the cars and recites a prayer.
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I agree, Moonbud.
The cars don't react.
I don't think it's evil, man. You know, because it'd be like, oh, weed. Somebody said salt. Hold on.
Then someone in his comments suggests salt, so he pours a line of salt around the toys. A half circle, he admits, because he's not entirely sure how it's supposed to work.
Karen, everybody is. Sorry to hear that.
I don't think you're supposed to do anything else. I don't know. Y'all got suggestions, let me know.
He's not panicked, he's not performing, he just seems like a bloke trying to figure out what's happening in his own home and asking the internet for advice.
I don't think it's evil, man. You know, because it'd be like, oh, weed. Somebody said salt. Hold on.
What stands out about this case is how casual it all feels. There are no dramatic jump scares, no over-the-top reactions, just a father, his daughter's toys, and something unseen that keeps making its presence known. So what do you think? Is Ghost Malone a genuine haunting?
No.
Or is there a simpler explanation hiding
Simple.
in plain sight?
The way that, and Chris, you did a great job at, picking it out first. Chris Connell Flea, everybody. The way that let me pause it, or not pause it, let me mute it while I go back for just a split second. The way that the picture, I don't want to go back too far at all. The way the picture pulls out, guys, it shows that there has got to be string. Look, watch it pull. Come on. It stopped again. Okay. There it is. There it is. It is horrible. I agree, Chris.
Okay, no, for real, like...
Let's get out of here with him. Let us get out of there and move forward, because he was not very good at all. There we go.
He says he has the video to prove it. Juan Manuel Sanchez, known online as Juanito Juan, is a mechanic from Valle Hermoso in the state of Tamaulipas. Since 2022, he's reported repeated encounters with metallic spheres and grey-like entities.
Oh, those look actually like some
has
good
gained
pictures.
serious traction in UFO communities for its...
What did you guys... I'm not going to mess with this because it's a long video. I don't want to go too far back, but they'll bring it up again and they'll show them. Your initial thoughts real quick on that flash of those UFOs. If they don't show them, I'll go back to them.
Consistency and level of detail. In this particular clip, taken from his home security system back in January 2025, Juan films a bright light in his living room.
La cámara, vean. Vean la cámara sale y entra el infrarrojo.
While the light is strange enough, the camera catches something even stranger.
Vean la luz, se ve muy rara, vean ahí. Vean ustedes, y vean.
I mean, that could be somebody standing there with a
Vean lo
flashlight.
que hacen. Vean lo que hacen y vean, se van. Y vean lo que se ve.
If you slow it down and zoom in, you can see what looks like a classic
Nuclear.
alien grey.
Welcome. Oh, no. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, no.
Vean lo que hacen.
You know, there was a split...
Well, now even more bizarre footage has emerged.
Split second of just... You know, that light looked like it jumped real quick to his left, like far, but he could have thrown it out of his hand and it was connected to a string. Then they did it. Those of you that missed it, I am going back. There it is.
Vean lo que hacen y vean, se van.
Well, now even more bizarre footage has emerged as recently as early March of 2026.
Here it comes. It's a doll. Hey, Brett, how are you? Yeah,
Once again, we see an orb of light in his living room.
I must have passed the part with the alien. I'll go back, trust me.
What makes this footage even more alarming is that it was originally captured on a live stream, so his followers were seeing it in real time as it played out.
Right. He was not.
This time, you can see a similar alien grey type face just above the orb of light.
Oh, God. What is
It comes in and out of focus.
Now, to somebody that said it's a toy, who said that? I want to point something out here. See, it's a blow-up alien. I wonder if there's any multiple entrances and exits down here, but that's for another show. This thing has the telltale signs of being blown up with air or something. It has the seal down the middle. And then when he shakes it, its head like bobbles back and forth. How really sad. I mean, it's making me screw up. I can't help it. It's just so embarrassing. But I agree.
But there's definitely something there.
Yes, of course there is something there. There is a blow-up doll.
Now, skeptics have pointed out that the orb could be a suspended LED light, citing floor reflections and the static camera angle as evidence. Supporters, however, have enhanced the images and claim to see multiple entities, drawing parallels to historical close encounter reports.
Right, Carol?
It's the kind of footage that divides opinion right down the middle. So what's your take?
No, you're not getting away.
Historical close encounter reports. It's the kind of footage that divides.
Okay, we got. Let's break this down, everybody. This is a rare one. Okay. Well, the date 1/23/2025. They could change the date, but why? I mean, there's no reason to. I mean, so what is that? That's 2105 minus 12. That's what, 1105. So you got, it looks like, you know, one of those very warm kind of like alien, or maybe not even alien. It's I think just the mask is the alien part. They're probably wearing like, you know, the footy thing for adults. And they have like the one that the butt opens on it, like the old cartoons, you know, and get out of my yard, everybody. And the old Bugs Bunny, and he had his butt flap down. That's where I get from that right there. Oh, thank you, Nuclear. Well, I don't have much time to think, so. Oh, all right.
Opinion right down the middle. So what's your take? Is Juan documenting genuine contact, or is there a far simpler explanation?
Giggles. What's up, Gigs? There's a lot of good people popping up. I haven't seen some of you guys in a while. Welcome. Moonbud, yes.
If you haven't yet, check out our merch store. We've got loads of creepy designs, everything from ghosts and cryptids to aliens. All orders over 50
Yeah,
ship free.
check his
Perfect
stuff
time to
out.
grab a tea, hoodie.
Slapped Hand and Callan do a great job. We appreciate being able to use his vids. And check out my merch, by the way.
A couple living in the woods of South Dakota, going by the username Walder Beltran, woke one morning to find something deeply unsettling outside their home. There, pressed into the fresh snow, was a trail of footprints. Bare human footprints, no shoes, no boots, just skin against frozen ground in the dead of winter.
Real quick, I just want to say hello to Brandon Hallberg and also to Uncivil Engineer. What's up?
But that wasn't the strangest part. The left foot and the right foot pointed in opposite directions. It's as if whatever made them had its feet twisted completely around.
No, they're taking long strides. Well, wait.
Or was walking in a way no human body should be able to.
Let me think about this one for a second. What do you guys think? Yeah, I agree it's fake, but if you were to do it.
The stride length made no sense either.
I don't know. It looked like maybe somebody was holding on to them because there's marks. Look where my pointer is. There's marks right here. Maybe somebody was helping them or they were using something to be able to use the one leg, like maybe, I don't know, crutches, and they were using the 1 foot. Yeah, that's what I was basically saying, Carol.
Some steps were short and close together, almost shuffling. Yeah. Others stretched
Maybe,
impossibly
Chris.
far apart, as though the figure had lunged or leapt between them.
Hey, Puck Elf.
And then the prints themselves began to change. One foot remained distinctly human, 5 toes, an arch, a heel, but the other gradually morphed into something else entirely.
Oh, man. Nuclear Nixon's is getting into some of the old hoaxes from back in the day with those supposed lizard, the one lizard monster. Do you guys remember that? It looked like 3 pieces of wood made in the most childlike just form ever, and then they put it on the bottom of a shoe like Nuclear's talking about, and they made absolutely... trust me, there's no animal in existence that could copy those footprints. So one of a kind. And they walked around thinking they're going to fool people. Pathetic. I have
something
a big...
with pads, something with...
Shoot. Sorry. And I'll stop talking, I promise. Before you guys leave, if anybody's planning on leaving, say something in the chat because... I want to let you guys know about a huge announcement for this week. I want to let you know what's going to be going on Friday.
Claws, 1 foot human, the other animal, walking side by side in the same set of tracks. The trail led from the edge of the woods, cutting a direct path across the snow toward the couple's front door. No wandering, no hesitation. Whatever made these prints knew exactly where it was going.
Quicksilver.
But here's what makes this truly unnerving. Follow the tracks back the other way, away from the house, toward the tree line.
L13.
They simply stop.
All my peeps are coming in. Do you see there? Who said sliding? Well, it could be just your foot is getting tired or your legs are getting tired and you drag your heel. But I'll tell you what, Chris, that does look a little like sliding right here.
About 50.
Holy shit, Giggles. Wait a second, everybody. First, let me fix this. First of all, I have to stop the video because Giggle, hey, Cult Bike, what's up? Oh, absolutely, Colt. I'm glad he mentioned that. Colt Bike LTD mentioned, hey, now that Red 78 is back on YouTube, would love to see you guys back there with more exposure on YouTube. You got it, brother. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to message him and get on it. Oh, what's up, Ugg Wonka? I'm doing okay, man. Man, we got people flying in. So good. I keep letting them go. But I have to mention to my man Giggles, who has the balls, and you don't need balls to do it. I need to tell you guys, I'm not sensitive. If you think something like that, throw it out there. Absolutely love the gigs that you threw that out there, brother. It might, you know what? If I was partaking, like drinking or smoking or something, I don't really drink, but I might think of that. That is so awesome that you thought of that idea. I can mess with people next winter. That's so awesome. Oh, you're a good dude, man. You make me laugh. Make me laugh. Okay, sorry, guys.
15 feet from the woods, the prints vanish. No scuffing, no signs of something being dragged or covered up. Just normal, small animal tracks in the surrounding snow. And then nothing. As if something appeared out of thin air, took its first step in the snow and walked straight to their door. The couple shared the footage online, and no one, not hikers, not wildlife experts, not long-time residents of the area, has been able to offer a satisfying explanation. Some have suggested a bear walking on its hind legs, but that doesn't account for the human foot, the opposite angles, or the way the tracks materialize from nowhere. Others have pointed to the folklore of certain indigenous traditions, which speak of entities that walk between the animal and human world, creatures whose very footprints betray their unnatural form. Whatever visited this couple's home came from the woods, walked to their door, and left no trace of how it arrived or where it went. If you woke up and found tracks like these leading to your front door, would you follow them back into the woods?
Thank you very much. I think that's Josie. Hold on. Is it? Yes, it is, my Josie. Thank you, sweetheart. You are so awesome. Love you, honey. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
This next creepy clip was shared online with a simple caption, "Real ghost on video," and honestly, it's hard to argue with the confidence. The footage is from a security system inside a convenience store. Admittedly, it does look a little cheesy at first.
Hey, Constance.
But the fact that the worker seems to acknowledge something happening does add some mystery to the clip.
You know what? I want to say something real quick. Brett Lancelotti 3035 made a great point. He said, come on, everything is a bear or a mountain lion. 100%, brother. There's people out there that are put out there on purpose to get this crazy stuff that's going on for real. They're trying to disinformation everybody. And any comments or any YouTube channel or anybody that's doing real work, they just, oh no, that was a bear. Nah, that was a mountain lion. It's really pathetic as well and getting old.
I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Rip it apart in the comments below.
What?
This bizarre clip was uploaded by Oksana S., a streamer and Instagrammer with over 2 million followers. She's filming a casual live stream when something drops into frame right beside her.
This is golden. What happened? Did that thing... Did you just...
What?
Naturally, she tilts the camera upwards, scanning for wherever it came from.
Did that thing... Did you just...
But here's where it gets strange.
What?
No way.
When she looks back down, the object is gone.
I think I just hallucinated something.
Completely vanished. It was there just seconds earlier and now there's no trace of it.
Did that thing... Did you just...
What?
No way.
Some viewers are calling this a glitch in the Matrix, something that briefly existed and then simply didn't. So what do you think? A trick of the camera or something that defies explanation?
Did that thing... Did you just...
What?
No way. Wait, this is it? Did it happen?
She is
I think I
confused.
just hallucinated
And Carol, I'm
something.
answering you.
A viewer named Farby sent us this next scary video, and fair warning, it's the kind of footage that might make you think twice about using a public restroom alone. Farby, who lives in San Diego, California, was on a short trip to Las Vegas and was staying at a hotel in the old Vegas area. Downstairs, the hotel had a large communal restroom with multiple stalls. After using the bathroom, Farby decided to take some mirror selfies. She describes herself as extremely shy about taking photos in public, so she waited until the two other women in the restroom had left. Then she checked under every single stall to make absolutely sure she was alone. Satisfied that the room was empty, she spent about 10 minutes taking around 20 photos and short videos. She heard nothing, no doors opening, no footsteps, no sounds at all. It wasn't until later, when she reviewed the footage, that her heart stopped. In one of the short videos, just 3 seconds long, a head appears to slowly creep up from behind an already open bathroom stall right behind her. It rises into frame in the final second, then the clip ends. Farby insists she checked every stall beforehand. She heard no one enter, and yet something or someone appears to be watching her from behind that partition. Could someone have silently slipped in without her noticing? It's possible, but Farby is adamant the restroom was empty the entire time. So what do you think is lurking behind that stall door?
Okay, I'm back. Carol, I got you.
History or disappear.
A man in the United States was live streaming when something unexpected interrupted his broadcast.
Dude, do you hear that?
The object appears to be a smooth, metallic orb.
I think I gotta cut the live, dude. I'm not joking. Hold on.
When he touches it, he notices something strange. The top of the sphere feels warm, while the bottom is cold.
That's crazy. Look, look at hot, cold. No, it's not hot, but it's like warm, and that's like cold. You can literally see the condensation.
A low, persistent humming seems to emanate from within the object. Not mechanical exactly, but not natural either.
And it's just freaking humming.
Whoa, what was that? That was freaky. It sounded like a woman screamed. Did you guys hear
On closer
that?
inspection, the surface of the orb is
Hold on.
while the bottom is cold.
I swear I heard a woman.
That, look at hot, cold. No, it's not hot, but it's like warm.
Yeah.
And that's like cold. You can literally see the
New England, what's up, brother?
condensation.
I have been watching you guys all say what you're saying. I was ready to say, why is he touching the possibly full of radiation, you know, from another universe we've never seen, that he'll die in like 10 seconds? And you guys got it taken care of, so.
A low, persistent humming seems to emanate from within the object. Not mechanical exactly, but not natural either.
And it's just freaking humming.
Because it's phony, Tammy. Did you hear it? Did you guys hear that in the background again? Hold on, listen.
Cold. No, it's not hot, but it's like warm. And that's like cold. You can literally see the condensation.
A low, persistent humming seems to emanate from within the object. Not mechanical exactly, but not natural either.
And it's just freaking humming.
Hold on. Okay. Right there. I don't know what that noise is in the background.
On closer inspection, the surface of the orb is covered in unidentified etchings.
That's like scratched in there. That's weird.
They don't resemble any known language or manufacturing markings. They look deliberate, carved or pressed into the metal with precision. The footage was shared by Beyond the Radar on Instagram, and it spread rapidly. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some viewers immediately began comparing this object to what's become known as a booger sphere, a term used to describe similar metallic orbs that have reportedly turned up in other countries around the world. If those reports are to be believed, this would be the 6th such sphere to be documented. 6 identical objects found in different locations with no clear origin and no official explanation. The warm and cold temperature split is particularly unusual. That kind of thermal behavior doesn't occur naturally in a simple metal ball, something inside, or a bat.
Well, let's be honest. You could have it inside. You could have it completely split down the middle. You could have it made of a specific kind of compound and compounds inside of it that keep it warm, and vice versa over here. Or the metals that it's made of split down the middle, maybe this way. I don't know. It is, again, made of whatever metals, and they react XYZ to the heat that come through the atmosphere. I don't know. Right, Brett?
This object is generating or retaining heat in a way that defies a straightforward explanation. And those etchings.
Did you get it?
If this were space debris or industrial waste, you wouldn't expect intricate pattern markings pressed into the surface.
That's weird.
So what is it? An elaborate hoax, secret military hardware, or something we genuinely don't have a category for yet? If 6 of these things really have appeared across the globe, the question isn't just what they are.
Tyler, I gave you
what is sending them and why.
Wait a minute. I have to pause this for a second. Tyler, I gave you the tracking number. Did you use the tracking number? Now I'm angry. So everybody, I sent Tyler weeks ago, if you remember, those. I don't even have them anymore. Where's the receipt? I have a receipt from FedEx. Oops. I sent the copy to, in fact, I have it on my phone. I sent the receipt to you, buddy. It was on there. So let me go and check Tyler's messenger. I need to deal with this real quick. So I don't want you guys to think I'm not doing you guys right. I sent him those Bigfoot, Do You Believe, coasters, and the first time I sent it, it came back something was wrong with the address. And I got it right with him this last time. And I sent him the picture of the... Where you at, Ty? I don't see you. Oh, man. Send me a... we'll do this off screen. Send me a messenger message, please. No, I got the tracking number. I don't know why it isn't there. That is really not cool.
It's like scratched in there. That's weird.
You guys see that shadow?
This next clip has left viewers completely stumped.
Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
A woman is driving along a highway when she notices something strange on a distant mountain.
Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
A massive dark shadow is sitting across the slope, clearly defined, almost too perfect. But here's the thing. She pans the camera across the entire sky and there's not a single cloud in sight. It's a flawless blue sky in every direction.
Where are the clouds?
She keeps filming, scanning the horizon, trying to find anything, a cloud, a structure, something that could be casting such an enormous shadow. But there's nothing.
Where are the clouds?
Some viewers have suggested it could be a cloaked craft hovering between the camera and the mountain, blocking the sunlight. Others have proposed it might be a glitch in the atmosphere, some kind of rare optical phenomenon that bends light in unusual ways. And then there are those who simply call it a glitch in the Matrix.
Where are the clouds?
So what do you make of this footage? Is there a perfectly reasonable explanation hiding in plain sight? Or is something truly unexplainable casting that shadow?
Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
Thank God that's over. I couldn't stand listening to her. We're going to switch up here.
Was shared on Reddit by a user called Katie Cakes,
soon.
And the story behind it is deeply moving. In 2016, Katie's grandmother was dying from breast cancer that had spread to her brain. Despite barely being able to move, she never stopped trying to look after her family, getting up to cook dinner or tidy the house, even in her final days. Because of this, the family had to watch her around the clock. They set up a wireless baby monitor in her room so they could keep an eye on her from anywhere in the house. 3 days before she passed away, Katie's younger sibling checked the monitor, and what they saw made them call for the rest of the family immediately. The poster believes it looks like their grandmother, but positioned outside of her own body. As though her spirit was already beginning to leave, even while she was still alive. Now, baby monitors are known for producing grainy, low-resolution images that can sometimes create pareidolia, where our brains find familiar shapes in random patterns. Skeptics would likely point to compression artifacts or signal interference as possible explanations. But for Katie's family, who were there in that room and watched this happen in real time on the monitor, the experience was profoundly real.
That is really freaky. That does look real, guys. What do you think? Tyler, do me a big favor, buddy. We spoke on Facebook Messenger. I thought we spoke on the cell phone. If you do have my number, please reach out. But I'm also going to reach out to, pay attention for it, a private message in the chat. Like, you'll only get it from me. And you have to like switch it from the regular chat to private message. It should be right in there. I'm going to send you, I need to know if this is the correct address. This is the one you gave me. I know it is. And I'm going to get this fixed for you, buddy. Sorry, everybody.
A viewer named John sent us this unsettling clip from inside their home. Everything seems perfectly still. Then, without warning, this happens. A dark shape emerges. It moves directly in front of the television. There's no one else in the house, no explanation for what just crossed the room. What do you think? Could this be proof that John is sharing their home with something unseen? Let me know in the comments.
Before I go on, I also want to put out well wishes to Joe Stone. And if you guys don't know who Joe is, Joe was in that, for me, the most horrifying interview I've ever done. I do believe it was real. The girls will put that up there. Joe hasn't been feeling well at all. Joe, I just want you to know I'm thinking of you, sweetheart. I have something that I've been working on for you. You know I have, sending you something. I think they just got in what you need. So I will get to you soon. And also to Jack Bronsnake. Jacklington has not been feeling well, guys. So I just want to say hi to him. Everybody send out your well wishes. Thank you for your patience.
A family's Ring security camera may have captured something truly bizarre.
There's the light flash.
In this clip, posted by a TikTok user known as Janet, a young boy can be seen playfully dancing in front of the family's Ring camera. But at around the 22-second mark, something strange happens.
There's the light flash.
A sudden flash or ball of light appears from seemingly nowhere. It's there for barely a split second before vanishing completely. While it could be lightning, it does appear to be raining, but if you slow it down, it doesn't look like lightning at all. Was this just a trick of the light, or did this family's security camera capture something that can't be so easily explained?
There's the light flash.
Epstein shapeshifted in front of me. It's very hard to understand if you haven't seen it.
In 2025, a woman named Juliette Bryant came forward with one of the most disturbing claims ever made about Jeffrey Epstein.
But I've never seen anyone else turn into anything like that. And it happened. It was like a weird hologram and it had like big black eyes.
Bryant, a South African model, says she was lured into Epstein's circle under the pretense of a
you
modeling
know.
career. Instead, she was trafficked to his private island, Little St. James, and to the infamous Zorro Ranch in New Mexico. But it's what she says happened during one encounter that has sent shockwaves across the internet.
You know.
Epstein shapeshifted in front of me. It's very hard to understand if you haven't seen it.
According to Bryant, Epstein's face began to change right in front of her.
But I've never seen anyone else turn into anything like that. And it happened. It was like a weird hologram and it had like big black eyes.
She described seeing enormous
Wow.
black eyes, dragon-like
Okay.
horns, and a flickering holographic effect, as though something else was briefly visible beneath his appearance.
Something like I looked at him and suddenly his face like grew like big like this, and then I saw these huge black eyes like this.
His face grew big, she said in an interview with the Project Unity.
Something like I looked at him and suddenly his face like grew like big like this, and then I saw these huge black eyes like this, and then a big mouth with this horrible tongue and like this sort of dragon horn stuff, which is like almost
reptilian.
like a bull.
She added that the vision appeared like a weird hologram, flickering in and out. She even painted what she saw, but later burnt the artwork. Bryant has repeatedly offered to take a polygraph test to back up her account. She insists she's never seen any.
So, keeping that on the screen, I had to do it. You know, a lot of people do believe that he is evil and a lot of his ilk, but there's been a number of people who have had hologram type events occur. People might laugh, but Justin Bieber had, I mean, I heard there's stuff on there online that say like at least 50 or just almost people saw him accidentally change into a reptilian. I mean, you have this, and I mean, these people aren't all going to make this stuff up. I mean, come on. The woman on the plane, you guys remember that? She said, that dude, I forget what she said. Oh, what did she say? You guys remember the lady that got removed from the plane screaming about a guy in a hoodie? Said he turned into something. I can't remember what it was. But Mary Sunshine, 100%. 100%. I do. And if you listen to her, she's being very, very, legit speaking. What I mean by that is she's just like very to do. She's doesn't seem like she's umming. She's just like, listen, that's how I am about the stuff that's happened to me. What is New England talking about? It says chlorophyll is a direct transfusion for human blood. It's only one molecule different. Magnesium, iron, chlorophyll has age reversal property because chlorophyll is directly liquefied sunshine. Pretty much, yeah. So are you saying that they kill people in New England for that? To get that into them? So we've all heard about the stuff that the elite drink. Yes, blood, and a lot say baby's blood. Chromified stuff. You won't find that in about any chromophil on the internet anymore, but it used to be. Yeah. And Mary Sunshine, guys, as she's written a book, and you've got to get your hands on it. She talks about this as the author herself says right here. I want to bring it up for you, Mary. She says, this is what my new book is about. And it's about shapeshifting reptilians. And Mary is definitely somebody you want to read that book, and definitely get it stuck in your brain, because she's not throwing things out there that are, fake and clickbait. Mary is somebody I respect immensely. I just need to say that. She is a very intelligent person beyond, and she takes this very seriously, and I respect that beyond belief. People that look at this stuff and they're kind of, yeah, but no, you take it seriously or you don't. It's a very serious subject, and Mary's not playing games, and that's why I like the girl, and she's cool. She's a good, excuse me. I almost said good girl. I don't want that to come off the wrong way. She's a good person and an amazing woman and very intelligent. So check out her book. Mary, when is your book finishing off? I see you, BJ. I'm way ahead of you. Is your rewrite done, Mary? Because everybody wants to see where they can get that at, and if they can get it now, and you fixed it, if you could throw that link up there, or just throw your link up so they can go check out the ins and outs of before it's redone. I threw it out there for her, guys. Hey, by the way, I'm still pumping away on the San Pellegrino people. I need what somebody told me that is in the know is you have to get more people to do it. But I found something on Amazon, because my favorite fruit is passion fruit, and they have sparkling passion fruit juice there. It is killer. It's called Blue Monkey sparkling passion fruit juice. It's like 60%. I'm going to hit them up if they don't want to do it. Chris is confused, New England. Mary, if you didn't hear me the last time, and I'm going to move on to the videos for everybody. Everybody is curious where they can get the link to your book. If you could throw that out there, I would appreciate it. There you go, Beej. All right. Sorry, everybody. I apologize.
Anyone else do what she witnessed that night? Now, skeptics will point out that these claims surfaced in alternative media interviews rather than in her more mainstream appearance on Chris Hansen's podcast, where the focus remained on her trafficking testimony. And the idea of shapeshifting has long been associated with conspiracy culture. But Bryant's willingness to go on record and under a lie detector has made even some doubters pause. Was Juliet Bryant telling the truth about what she saw? Or is this simply the mind's way of processing unimaginable trauma? Either way, it's a claim that refuses to go away.
But I've never seen anyone else turn into anything like that. And it happened. It was like a weird hologram, and it had like big black eyes.
If you love scary videos and want more, then hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way, you'll always know as soon as we drop our scary video.
When it comes to live-streamed cryptid evidence that can't be tampered with or edited, here's yet another fresh example. As live streaming continues to grow in popularity, we'll likely start seeing more and more footage like this.
Sorry, guys.
In this instance, a woman ventures deep into the woods late at night, documenting her exploration in hopes of capturing something unusual on camera. And on January 18th, 2026, that's exactly what happened.
I'm hearing a good snake. Guys, did I get that? Ha! That's big, guys. That's big. I'm telling you, if it stands up. That's big. That's big.
Oh, we
that's
know who
big.
that is.
I don't know how. That's big.
We know who
I'm
that
not doing
is. Oops. What happened? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. D got mad at us. Hold on. I'll get it back on. I promise. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. Oh, that really blows. Jeez. Hold on. I gotcha. I'm still here, everybody. I know I'm not on screen. I'm trying to take care of this real quick. Man, I think D has some clout on YouTube. Sorry, everybody. It's coming right now. I respect D. She's just a little out there with going by herself. All right, now I can share. Sorry, guys. I don't know. It wouldn't be a night without the gremlins, right? And hey, you guys asked earlier where I am. That's where I am, what I threw in the chat. So We're a hop, skip, and a jump away from getting this done, y'all. All right, now I apologize.
She sweeps her powerful flashlight across the trees, insisting she's spotted something. But at first, nothing is visible to us. Then it shifts. As it moves closer, a pair of bright, oversized eyes reflect back through the darkness, locking onto her. They're spaced unusually far apart, suggesting whatever this is, it's massive. If you study the frame carefully, you can just barely make out the faint outline of a dog-like face forming around those glowing eyes. The creature stares at her for several tense seconds. Then she backs away, clearly shaken, muttering, "That thing's big. I'm not doing it."
I'm not doing it. Nope. That's big, dude. No. Those eyes have got like a foot. Ah, okay.
She later estimated that there was at least a foot of space between its eyes. The caption on her video reads, "Giant Bigfoot caught on livestream." But among the thousands who tuned in, most viewers weren't convinced it was Bigfoot. Instead, many argued it looked more like a so-called Dogman. The problem is, we don't get a clear view. All that's really visible is part of the face and those reflective eyes, making it difficult to draw any firm conclusions. Eye shine from a flashlight is typically associated with nocturnal wildlife, so whatever she encountered likely moves under the cover of darkness. That leaves the real question. Was this truly some massive creature roaming that quiet stretch of forest? And did she actually capture a genuine...
El Martino, sir. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
glimpse of it during her live stream? I recently found newly released photographic evidence that's been circulating online. Although it was made public on November 12th, 2025, the image is said to date back to 1999. According to the uploader, the story goes as follows. 2 hunters from Black Hawk County, Iowa, experienced something that permanently changed the way they viewed the woods. While tracking deer along the edge of an old cornfield, they began noticing tracks far too large to belong to any wolf. They also discovered claw marks carved into tree trunks, nearly 7 feet off the ground, and described an overwhelming sense that they were being watched. Eventually, they managed to capture it on camera, snapping 3 rapid photographs before it disappeared. The encounter became known as the Anubis of Black Hawk County, a name inspired by Anubis. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Anubis was one of the most significant and unsettling deities, guardian of the dead and guide of souls in the afterlife. He is traditionally depicted with the body of a man and the head of a black jackal or dog, animals closely associated with cemeteries and the desert fringes where tombs were built. According to the hunters, the creature never directly attacked them. Instead, it seemed to deliberately reveal its presence night after night, remaining just out of reach, but unmistakably there. The encounters began in the fall of 1999 and reportedly continued for months. Then, as winter set in, the activity abruptly stopped. The uploader suggests a theory. Some
Not always, Chris. I have to say there are some legitimate experiences that I've researched a lot over the years. And there are a number of experiences where people are in the midst of dying. There might be a guy around here with a YouTube channel that was there. There was intervention there, but there have been others like hunters and other people that have been cornered. They had nowhere to go, fell. They had these things on top of them. They get them to a point where they're about to, as far as they realize, as far as they know, they're going to die. And these things leave. They love to horrify people as well. But I think the majority of people, I'm saying like in the high 80 percentile, low 90s, the majority of people that face these things are not coming home. Sasquatch are different. That right there is, I'm on the fence. It could be AI. I'm getting a scrubber. I want to know when we do this from now on.
Believe the Dogman appears only after the harvest, lingering along the borders of farmland where civilization meets wilderness, where the boundary between man and beast feels thin. Still, numerous reported sightings of similar creatures occur year-round, in winter, summer, and spring alike. So perhaps seasonal patterns vary.
Or perhaps this particular entity, the Anubis of Black Hawk County, emerges only in autumn, watching silently from the shadows as the fields grow quiet.
Imagine, it's the middle of the night, silence, and you're alone in a field or on the edge of a forest. It seems that there is no one around, but the feeling of anxiety does not let go. And then the beam of the flashlight picks it out of the darkness. Today, we will analyze one of the most controversial and frightening videos on the web. Many claim that the cameraman managed to capture the legendary Dogman. Look at the grass. What you see in a couple of seconds will make you check if the front door is locked. Reality or high-quality fake? It's up to you.
Oh, I hate this one. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is so fake and really just pathetic. This one is just sad. Hey, Rye, what's up, my brother? Why'd it stop playing, it seems? No, it's playing. I don't know why it's not doing anything. Here it comes. The supposed Dogman. This thing is pathetic and sad. What's going on here? Why is it taking so long? Oh, you see him back here. You see him right here. That's supposed to be him. You see how big the head is? You know, here comes the fakeness. Get ready for it. And he just threw something right there, too. What was that? That had to be like a microphone or something. Watch, guys. He throws something right here. It's a man. You can see the way he's standing. Hold on. I'm rewinding it. So when he's standing back here, guys, watch the way he's standing at one point. It looks like a guy, like maybe he's bartending or something. Just watch. I was about to say Brandon. All right, look. Watch. Yeah, right before then, he looked like a guy bar. So what can I get you? I have a Dogman draft that's really good. I have Slaughter Stout. I would take the Stout. I'm a Stout guy.
The camera captured a strange creature hiding in the thick grass. Look at that face. It's not a wolf or a bear. It looks like a real werewolf from horror movies. Pay attention to this look that just chills to the bone. What is it? A guest from the other world or someone's evil prank? Write your versions in the comments. In the quiet Michigan night of night.
If you guys look real quick one more time, you'll see his eyebrows and stuff. That's where, you know, the plastic or the paint or whatever is shining off of. You know, see how it's shiny right here, and then you see the nose. What nose curls like that, by the way, guys? And other than an eagle or a bird of prey, what dog man has a curled nose? You know who had one like that? Remember in Legend, that movie with Tom Cruise? He was really young, and he was in the swamp, and the thing tried to eat him. It had a nose like that. It looked like that.
It looks...
Sorry.
It's like a real werewolf.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a person.
From horror movies.
Look.
Pay attention to this.
Guys, and the last thing I'll say, and I'll let it go, is it is giving the camera a show. Why? And what did it throw right here?
This look that just chills to the bone. What is it? A guest from the other world or someone's evil prank? Write your versions in the comments. In the quiet Michigan night of 1994, a young girl's innocent Christmas joy gave way to a chilling encounter that would stay with her forever. Armed with a new pair of rollerblades, the 13-year-old set out to explore the paved road that bordered her family's property, flanked by dense woods that seemed to guard their own secrets. As she glided along, the usual sounds of nature were curiously absent. No birds, no rustling leaves, only an oppressive stillness hanging in the air. Taking a moment to rest, she lay on her stomach in the middle of the road, eyes drawn to a rustling in the underbrush, about 600 feet ahead. At first she thought it was a deer, but when the creature emerged from the woods, her heart began to race. Its gray-brown fur and primitive face resembled a fox or coyote, yet its size suggested something more bear-like. Here's a wild cryptid encounter that was made public on December 15th, 2025. It's being called the Dogman of Cueva del Alacrán. The photographs were taken by a man named Martin Alvarez, and 3 separate images accompany the report. According to the uploader, the photographer, Martin Alvarez, claims he captured these photos deep inside Cueva del Alacrán, a little mapped lava tube system near the Cerro Castillo range in southern Chilean Patagonia. The location itself adds another layer of intrigue. Remote, rugged terrain, with volcanic cave systems that remain largely unexplored. Alvarez insists the expedition was never intended.
Oh. It stopped sharing, but it's still here. I don't know why. It just decided to throw me up. Hello, everybody. I wanted to say thank you real quick since I got you up. And you know what? We got 53 people here. Real quick, guys. Don't leave. I saw somebody just left. I want to tell you what's going on this Friday. Don't go. Friday, we are having a huge event. David Wolf and I are going to be going to... we're going to be going to a undisclosed place. We'll let you know where we are when we're there, about. But him and I and Carrie from the night at the cemetery, and then also one more, Todd, I think, is going with us. He's a gentleman that I just met recently, and you'll see in a short video with me and him. We're going to be in a spot that we know for a fact is very high with cryptids. So we are going to be going there Friday night. I'll give you specific times later this week. On Thursday night, tomorrow, I will post them, and then you guys will know. I'll put them in Facebook Messenger or Facebook group. I'll put them in the community page, and I will let you know the exact times that we'll be there, and I'm going to be doing a impromptu live stream that night too. I will give you an exact time. Hopefully these whoever doesn't interfere like they did at the cemetery. So that's what we're doing Friday night. There's another one in the coming weeks that we're going to be going to a house near me in Ohio. It's about half an hour from where I live, not even. And it is a 100% legit haunted house. We'll go into that later as we go, but I told you we're going to be on location, and 2 of them are going to be killer. So just want to let you guys know since I had you all here. It's going to be fun. Fun. Can't wait. All right, now let me share this for you. I apologize. See, I was meant to show you. I was meant to tell you guys that. I had to share it with you. All right, now I shall shut up.
He described them as tall, claims he captured these photos deep inside Cueva del Alacrán, a little mapped lava tube system near the Cerro Castillo range in southern Chilean Patagonia. The location itself adds another layer of intrigue. Remote, rugged terrain, with volcanic cave systems that remain largely unexplored. Alvarez insists the expedition was never intended to hunt monsters. He was there to document rare mineral formations and study unusual acoustic chambers.
Wow,
when
that
he later
looked good.
realized something unsettling. Strange figures appearing in the backgrounds of his photographs. He described them as tall, hunched silhouettes with elongated arms and distinctly wolf-like profiles. At the time, he didn't think much of it. He returned home, reviewed the images the following day, and only then noticed the shadowy forms lurking behind him in the cave. Determined to find an explanation, he went back the next night. That's when, according to his account, the figures emerged more clearly. He claims there were 4 in total, though he managed to photograph only 1. He recalls glowing eyes reflecting in the darkness, and says the creatures moved along the cave walls, climbing and crawling in ways no human physically could. As he began to leave, he says one of them followed him out of the cave entrance, slowly, deliberately, but without outright aggression. That was when he captured the 3 photographs now being circulated. So the question remains, were these entities truly Dogman, the alleged half-man, half-canine hybrids rumored to roam across the Americas? If Alvarez's account is accurate, it would suggest the cave wasn't home to a lone wanderer, but possibly an entire pack concealed within its depths. On June 13th, 2018, YouTube user Wayne Wilson embarked on an expedition. Fueled by his insatiable curiosity, he set out to explore a forest on the outskirts of a small town. His goal? To find evidence of something mythical. Around 1 p.m., as Wayne was crossing a small clearing, he noticed the silhouette of an animal. At first, he thought it was a large dog or a wolf, but upon zooming in, he realized it was something entirely different.
Something up there on that hill. Yeah, there they are. Thought so. Maybe that red one with the black face. Oh, what do you guys see? Anything? Doesn't look like it's moving. Could be the one that ran by too. His phone just went off. That's usually a you're dead moment. All right, thank you.
There, just 10 meters away, was a creature that defied explanation. It was a dogman, but not the shaggy, human-like beast often depicted in folklore. The creature was predominantly black in color, and its fur was not very ruffled. The color was heterogeneous. There were glimpses of white on the muzzle. The thick and shiny fur fit snugly to the body, like a panther's, but at the same time it radiated an unnatural energy. His body was lean but muscular. He himself was hiding in the environment, as if he was constantly ready to jump. The head was a...
Yeah, I saw it there too, guys, and I... sorry, I see your message, uncivil engineer. I'll get back to you on that, but... is it moving though, Ty? And Ty, I'm still getting it. I have a string with us. I sent something to
creature was predominantly black
receipt.
in color.
I gotta find
and its
it.
fur
It
was
might not
not
have
very
sent.
ruffled. The color was heterogeneous. There were glimpses of white on the muzzle. The thick and shiny fur fit snugly to the body, like a panther's, but at the same time it radiated an unnatural energy. His body was lean but muscular. He himself was hiding in the environment, as if he was constantly ready to jump. The head was a
I don't know.
cross
I
between
thought
a
I
wolf's
saw it for a second.
and something much more primal. The muzzle was elongated, with a
I
black
think it
wet
might be
nose that twitched
pareidolia-
as it
pol-
sniffed.
the
When he later
pareidolia
reviewed the footage, the
too.
video was grainy and shaky,
Really,
but undeniably
Tyler?
real. The black dogman was there.
Hold on. Tyler swears that there's okay. There's something right here. There's an ear. My only question is, does it move? Tyler, did you see it move? Could be the one that ran by too. No, Mary, they're talking about the dog man in the bushes. And let me tell you something, Nuclear. I would I would love for you guys going down the road when we were having more on the ground investigations. If you guys are close, I'll run some type of trivia thing where you guys can win, coming to an event with us. And yeah, you can help out. You would not be sequestered to carry treats. So don't worry, you would be a part of it. Oh, yeah, it does move. Tyler, good job, man. Guys, just to let you know, this head does move, but, sometimes there's a but. See the way that the head right here where my pointer is? The head is like perfectly round. I call that maybe a helmet or a like a costume. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like the curl here in this ear is just really, I don't know. It's just off to me. But it's just this part. It comes off to me like that's like the base of the costume of the helmet. I want to see it up close. I want to see, oh my God, you know what, Mothman? I am in no way, shape, or form jumping on anybody, guys, but Mothman might have it for real. Turn it one side, and you could get like a Dogman shape. But when I said like this part right here, supposed ear, if you you look at turkeys and maybe the head's down eating or something, or it's like broadside, like who said that? Somebody else said it, the broadside. That looks like that the way they hold their wings up in the air right there. But uncivil, I mean, not uncivil, sorry, I'm getting back to you. I think it could be, I mean, I don't know. I don't see Dogman.
There, just 10 meters away, was a creature that defied explanation.
There's a close one, and I even see like a feather. Is that a feather?
It was a Dogman, but not the shaggy.
And Tyler, the reason we love it here and I love it here is I make sure, dude, man, you all can disagree. Ain't nobody getting in an argument.
Human-like beast often depicted in folklore. The creature was predominantly black in color, and its fur was not very ruffled. The color was heterogeneous. There were glimpses of white on the muzzle. The thick and shiny fur fit snugly to the body, like a panther's, but at the same time it radiated an unnatural energy. His body was lean but muscular. He himself was hiding in the environment, as if he was constantly ready to jump. The head was a cross between a wolf's and something much more primal. The muzzle was elongated, with a black wet nose that twitched as it sniffed. When he later reviewed the footage, the video was grainy and shaky, but undeniably real. The Black Dogman was there, and Wayne Wilson had the proof. 2004, the Michigan Dogman legend received fresh vitality as sightings surged, including a chilling encounter that echoed the Egyptian god Anubis. The Onaway photographs appeared, showing a being with a human torso and a wolf's head, provoking vigorous debate among experts. Some argued the images were manipulated, while others insisted they were genuine. The Dogman mystery deepened, with ongoing sightings and ongoing speculation about its origins. First-hand encounters left a lasting impression on those involved. That year, the Michigan Dogman endured as a compelling and unsettling legend, securing its place in American folklore as a reminder of the strange and inexplicable. Have you ever felt eyes on you in total darkness? That primal chill that runs down my spine when my instincts scream, "Run!" The author of this video claims that he woke up in the woods in the middle of the night and realized one terrible thing. He was surrounded. What you will see now is not just a play of light and shadows. These are the rarest shots of what experts call the White Dogman, an albino creature that, according to legend, leads the hunt. Look into the windfall. It doesn't hide. It's waiting for the moment to attack. Get ready. What looks out from behind the tree may become your nightmare.
Is this mine, the one I like? That looks like, wait a minute. Why would they zoom up on that? Does anybody really think that that looks... Wait, hold on a minute. Come on. Does anybody really think that right there looked like something? It looked like a dude in a mask. Here we go. Let's see.
Creature that, according to legend, leads the hunt. Look into the windfall. It doesn't hide. It's waiting for the moment to attack. Get ready. What looks out from behind the tree may become your total darkness.
That's where it is? Where'd it go? It just disappeared, y'all. All right, hold on. This is why I hate going back. But that one, I want to get it for you guys. There it is. All right, sorry, y'all. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted. What the hell is that? I mean, it doesn't even look like the eyes are even because it looks like there's like fabric. It just looks like a bad costume. Look right here. Oh no, they showed the hands. Are those hands? Yeah, look over here. It's like, it's supposed to be a paw, I guess. It's like in fabric and it's like fingers and hands are in there. Yeah, it does look like a poodle. You're right. And what's this supposed to be? Is that just a part of vegetation or what? Wow. It does look kind of like a poodle right here. Oh my God, help us. What? You know what? Look right here, though. What is that? Almost looks like the butt and tail of... It looks like somebody pieced out together like a picture of like an animal. Hey, Mayor. What's up, John Mayer? How are you, sir? Oh, John, you know what? I am sorry if you're taking it that way, sir. I don't have time to with my other job and with doing other types of videos that are coming up here, starting again to actually research these videos that we're watching. Too many people send them in. I agree with you. And if I'm coming off or we're coming off insensitive, you know, something that I do here is if something looks genuinely hokish to me and it just looks poorly put together, like, I'm sorry, that looks like a costume to me. And it's my channel. I'm gonna respectfully, you know, comment on that. I don't want anybody to think that I'm out here ripping on people and being mean and all that. So I feel bad, John. I hope you don't, you know, think that's what this channel is about, because trust me, you go ahead and ask everybody in the chat, and that is the opposite of what we do here. But I can't wait till my man Taz comes back and does some with me, because he worked in the industry for many, many, many years, won 2 Emmys, and is very good at picking out stuff. And that's what we want to do. We want to be able to look at some of these things that look legit, like I've picked out some legit ones, I think, tonight. But if something screams to me or my crew that it just looks bad, we're not going to like play with it. We're going to be honest, and sometimes you got to be a little rough on certain ones. Like, you know, you can see cloth bunching up and stuff like that. That doesn't deserve research, but I appreciate your comment, John Mayer, and I will absolutely try to watch if I started to get a little insensitive, and I apologize if I did. Okay, Karen, I gotcha. I appreciate that, guys, but I don't want anyone to think that. If that's what they think, I need to address it, because that's not what I'm about. But I am also about calling out hoaxes when I think I see them. I don't know. It's just weird. Let's just call it weird. I think right here, this is what set it off for me, is the paw right here. It just looks fabric-y.
But it could be an animal. I don't know. Karen, I am going to check out yours here. Let's move past this one. I think it's about to move past it anyway.
Pay attention to the fallen tree. This is the perfect ambush for a predator of the highest order. For a second, the beam of the flashlight picks him out of the darkness. It's not a wolf or a man. In front of us is what the ancients called, "Look at this deathly pale face." Unlike the werewolves we are used to, which are covered with thick fur, this creature looks as if death itself has skinned it. His muzzle is stretched out in a terrible snarl, and his eyes are black holes in which there is not a drop of animal fear, only cold, calculating intelligence. It froze, merging with the bark.
Do you guys think what he's saying is true? Is that what you're saying? Good, John. I'm glad you said that. And brother, welcome to always call me out. All of you. If I seem like I'm not playing games, bring it on. Well, you know what I mean. If I seem like I'm playing games negatively, bring it on. If I seem like I'm not playing our normal games, call me out. And and Louise, I love you, girl. We got to have a pint someday. Uncivil Engineer, I just wanted to let you know I've played it on here a number of times. I will try and find that video for you. It's one where there's a huge, looks like a Dogman or something, behind a gentleman's like shed. It looks like it's in Latin America somewhere. This thing is gigantic and it moves so fast. He has bars on his windows. I'll try and find that for you. That's the one that reminds me a little bit by it. And then there was a video we watched recently that made me kind of nervous. It was kind of controversial. Some people thought it was real. Some people thought it was fake.
Bark of the dead trees. This is a classic Dogman tactic. He doesn't run away. He studies the victim, estimating the distance for a single deadly leap. Notice how unnaturally low it holds its head. The creature stands on all fours, ready to spring. The legends say that if you see one white Dogman, it means that the other two are already behind you.
Oh, we know about this one. And real quick, guys, and we all know this is the Gable film made, I don't know, in the 90s or maybe even before that, where people think this is a real Dogman. Some to this day think that it's real. You can see, and as soon as I saw this video, I thought it was a man. I played college football, so my point is I played ball all the years through there. And guys on all fours, the way humans, run or do exercises on all fours. It reminded me of like a football drill, and you can see in the fabric, it sold me as a fake. Immediately you see all this fabric bunch and everything, and then he cuts to a real dog's bite. And he himself said it's fake. He just covered it up. What a jerk. And then we're going to go to Karen Root has a video for us, guys. Here, I just wanted you to see it from right here. See what I mean? It just looks.
Here's one of the most
it just looks like fabric. All right, let me go to Karen's. And thank you to everybody who sent stuff in. I am actually saving a number of videos. Do not stop sending them in, guys, please. I want you all to keep sending them in because I'm building up a folder, and I'm going to cut them all, and I'm going to put them on here. Karen, I'm looking for that one. I think I found it, yeah. All right, here we go.
Abandoned house, hoping to capture something terrifying on camera. As he approached, a tiny creature stumbled out, twitched strangely, then bolted back inside.
Hola.
It looked human, with familiar features, but was far too small to be a normal person. A cold fear gripped him, and instead of going in, he slowly backed away and left. Later, he was sure that the being was a gnome, guarding the house and stepping out only to warn him that he was not welcome beyond that door.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Late night visitor.
Who are you? Hey, help me.
A woman was watching her favorite TV show when a sudden, heavy banging sounded at the front door. She wasn't expecting anyone at this hour, so she started recording, and what she captured was bone-chilling. A pale figure with black, empty eyes stood outside, its fingers twisted at impossible angles. She asked who it was and what it wanted, but its replies were inhuman murmur. Then, suddenly, the figure began slamming its head against the door. Panicking, she shut the door, locked it, and called 911. By the time officers arrived, the figure had vanished. No one knew who or what had come to her door that night. Nightmarish encounter. For days, a family felt an evil presence in their house, but one night, it finally revealed itself on camera. They woke up to a loud banging at the bathroom door, as if someone was desperately trying to open it. Frozen in terror, the man kept asking who was there, but no one replied. After a while, he gathered his courage and opened the door, only to see it empty. As he stepped back, the handle began shaking again on its own. His heart pounded. Suddenly, the bathroom door swung open by itself, but when he checked, no one was inside again. Panicking, he rushed out of the room and saw a pale figure in white standing in front of him. Above the roof, a second shape made of thick black smoke was also standing. But when he panned the camera back, they were gone. That night, he was convinced that his house was haunted by a family of ghosts, so he decided to leave the house with his family forever. Pontianak. A man was driving to his home in a remote village near Ipoh, Kuala Lumpur, when something impossible appeared in the middle of the road. A pale figure in white, with tangled hair and huge glowing eyes, seemed to glide through the air toward his car. Panicking, he slammed on the brakes. The figure stopped right in front of him and just stared, as if warning him to return.
Doesn't that look like the Toxic Avenger, kind of? Good night, everybody. Good night. Not everybody. I'm sorry. Good night to, I think, did I miss your mom, BJ? Bonnie, did I miss you? If I did and you're still watching, I love you, sweetheart. I'm sorry if I missed you. Mary Sunshine, good night. I said good night to you. Love you as well. And anybody else that I've missed that is going to sleep. I see good night, ladies. Who else is going to bed? Anyway, let's keep going. I think that's, do you guys think that's a good costume? I mean, really? I'm just curious. I'm not saying anything. Just give me your opinion. I think it looks like the Toxic Avenger for a second.
When the video was later posted online, viewers claimed the figure was a Pontianak, a vengeful spirit from Malaysian folklore. Strange bathroom shadow. A man was home alone when loud banging jolted him awake from the bathroom. As he went to check, his blood ran cold. A strange figure stood inside, its shadow clearly visible through the frosted glass door. Heart pounding, he rushed forward and opened the door, but the bathroom was empty. People online were divided. Some were sure it was just an intruder who slipped out through the window. Others insisted no one could have escaped that fast, and that the shadow belonged to something else. What do you think? An intruder or a ghostly presence? Haunted doll.
The Holy Spirit. By this sign of the Holy...
A couple living in Deadwood, South Dakota, was watching a horror movie together one weekend night. The husband had already seen the film, so he decided to record his wife's reaction as she watched it for the first time. They had no idea something creepy was about to happen. On the wall behind them, a plush doll suddenly moved by itself. At first, the husband thought it might be a coincidence, but then the doll moved again, as if it were alive. Both of them were terrified. Later, they threw the doll out of the house, convinced it might be cursed. Creepy figure. A woman came home late at night after attending her friend's wedding in Athens, Georgia, when she felt something move in one of the rooms. Curious, she turned on her camera because something didn't feel right, and slowly walked closer. As she reached the door, a creepy figure suddenly peeked out from behind it, with a twisted face and bulging eyes, looking like a witch. She let out a terrified scream, ran back to her room, locked the door, and began reading Bible verses, hoping to drive the eerie presence out of her house. Terrifying witch. A man in China came home late after a long shift and went to the kitchen for some water. He saw his wife standing by the stove, quietly cooking. As he stepped closer, he suddenly heard her voice calling him from the bedroom. Confused, he went to check and found her sitting at the bed, working on her laptop. She hadn't left the room all evening. A chill ran down his spine. When he turned back toward the kitchen, a figure in his wife's clothes stood there. Its face was pitch black, with glowing eyes like a witch. Then the video cut off, leaving us all wondering about what the figure was and what happened next. Terrifying encounter. On the 15th of July, 2023, a woman was walking home after her night shift in Penang, Malaysia. Around 3 a.m., a strange figure suddenly passed by her and stopped at some distance ahead and turned towards her. Terrified, the woman began to walk backward, then turned and ran. The figure followed her, and the video cut off. Later, her phone was found on the ground at the same spot, but the woman has been missing ever since. When the footage was shared online, viewers claimed the figure was Orang Minyak, a ghostly being said to haunt people at night in Malaysian folklore.
That was freaky.
Mysterious silhouette. A man in Abilene, Texas, was out for a nighttime.
Louise, you just, again, we think a lot alike. I think of, since I've been going to these places, and I'll be at another one on Friday during the witching hour, I can't help but think of people out by themselves at that time of night. And you expect weird things not to happen to you?
And walk when he saw something he would never forget. Passing a house that had been locked for months, he stopped in shock. On the porch, a dark smoke-like figure twisted in the air. It looked like no human, animal, or bird, just moving shadows taking shape. Holding his breath, he filmed as the figure slowly glided off the porch, rose into the sky, and vanished into the darkness. He was so scared by this sight that from that night on, he never passed by that house again. Terrifying experience.
Now, wait a minute. What do you guys think? Let me go. That looks like a ghillie suit to me. That's just my opinion. So, let me, right here. You guys think it looks like a ghillie suit?
A woman was walking home after her night shift in Penang, Malaysia, around 3 and ran. The figure followed her, and the video cut off.
All right, we'll let it play from here.
Later, her phone was found on the ground at the same spot, but the woman has been missing ever since. When the footage was shared online, viewers claimed the figure was Orang Minyak, a ghostly being said to haunt people at night in Malaysian folklore. Mysterious silhouette. A man in Abilene, Texas, was out for a nighttime walk when he saw something he would never forget. Passing a house that had been locked for months, he stopped in shock. On the porch, a dark smoke-like figure twisted in the air. It looked like no human, animal, or bird, just moving shadows taking shape. Holding his breath, he filmed as the figure slowly glided off the porch, rose into the sky, and vanished into the darkness. He was so scared by this sight that from that night on, he never passed by that house again.
The way it stood up was freaky. And Martin, that sounds good. I grabbed some Haagen-Dazs and some Jenny's Splendid. If anybody doesn't know what Jenny's ice cream is, if you live in the Ohio area specifically, look online. It'll tell you where it's sold. It's made in Columbus, Ohio. It is the best ice cream I think I've ever had in my life. She does crazy stuff, and it's incredible. Look online. She kills it. Tell them that I sent you if you go and buy stuff, by the way.
Terrifying experience. A man in Houston, Texas, was sleeping peacefully when a loud bang rattled his bedroom door. The lights were off, so he grabbed his phone and switched on the flash.
Carol, I was going to say, it seems like AI too. When he ran and jumped off the porch up there, it seemed like AI. I'm glad you said that.
Like to see what was there. Frozen with fear, he stayed on the bed. Suddenly, a dark, hairy head slowly peeked from behind the wall, watching him in silence.
Tyler, you want to hear something hilarious? I have a brand new Tillamook ice cream in my freezer. It is honey. It's like honeycomb something with nuts or something. It's like a honey, and I'll go get it actually, guys, and show you. It's hilarious. He brought that up.
Before he could focus the camera, it slipped back and vanished, as if it had never been there at all. Later, when he posted the footage on Instagram, viewers dismissed it as just something staged for viewers' attention. El Charro Negro.
La muñeca está bien, no se ha movido.
3 years ago in Monterrey, Mexico, a man kept hearing strange noises in his house. One night, he finally decided to record a video, hoping to catch whatever was causing them. As he slowly moved his camera around the room, a dark figure suddenly peeked from the top corner. It wore a black cloak with glowing eyes, a twisted face, and bulging lips, unlike any normal human who slipped back suddenly and vanished. Shaken, he later showed the footage to his grandfather, who told him it was El Charro Negro, a ghost from Mexican folklore. Exorcising ghost. One bright night in Miami, a couple walked past an outdoor gym they'd seen 1,000 times before. But this time, something was different. An exercise machine was moving by itself, its pedals rising and falling, as if an invisible person were working out.
What the fuck?
The couple watched in silence, recording the eerie scene, unable to understand what they were seeing. Later, they shared the video on Instagram, hoping for answers. Some viewers claimed it was a ghostly presence. Others insisted the machine had simply been pedaled earlier and was slowing down. Yet the couple was not convinced. Haunted hospital. A training session was going on at a hospital in Malone, Indonesia, when a student decided to record the doctor's lecture. As her camera faced the door, a strange figure suddenly appeared behind it, passing quickly before vanishing. Startled, the student rushed out to check, even though that area was closed to the public. But when she got there, no one was around. There was no place for anyone to hide. To this day, she believes it might have been a restless spirit, one of the many ghosts people say still haunt the hospital. Horrifying dark figure. In Toledo, Spain, a man was relaxing in his room while trying to film a TikTok video when a strange head suddenly slid into view behind the table. Terrified, he rushed over and checked the area, but there was nothing there. All he could remember was messy hair, a pale face, and dark, empty eyes staring at him from behind the table. After that night, he became certain he was not living alone in his room. He stepped out of the room and couldn't stop thinking about the ghost he believed was now wandering through his house. Strange footsteps.
But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs.
A man went to his girlfriend's house after she kept complaining about strange footsteps at night. As they sat in her room, he heard it too. Slow, heavy steps, as if someone was coming downstairs. Even though they were alone in the house, he turned on his camera to capture if something bad could happen. As he moved toward the sound and calmly asked, "Who's there? Show yourself."
Who's up there?
The footsteps grew louder, closer. Then, without warning, something invisible shoved him hard from behind. But no one was there. From that night on, he was sure that something unseen was haunting her. Creepy entity. On the 19th of August, 2019, a man returned home from vacation and began to record as he walked through his quiet house. Soon, a strange sound came from one of the rooms. Curious, he began to look around, but saw nothing unusual. As he slowly panned the camera, a dark, witch-like figure appeared in the corner of the room and vanished in an instant. Terrified by the sight, he couldn't forget the stories he'd heard about supernatural beings moving into houses left empty for too long and haunting the families who dared to come back. Hotel Ghost. In Aveiro, Portugal, a security guard was on his night shift when he saw something unsettling. In the hotel gallery, a dark figure glided silently toward him, not walking, just floating inches above the floor. It looked human, but its skin was pitch black, and its movements were wrong, too smooth, too quiet. Heart racing, the guard bolted into the elevator and pressed the button, but the figure appeared at the door as it slid shut. He went straight home that night and lay sick with fear for 2 days because his fellow guards warned him about a paranormal sighting at the hospital, and he did not believe it until that night. Bon Jacri. This video was shared by a man on the night of May 12th, 2024, as he was heading home in Siliguri, West Bengal. It was late, and he was walking along the same road he had used for nearly 10 years when a strange, sobbing sound broke the silence. He had never heard anything like it there before. Then he saw a pitch-black figure sitting on a cliff, its glowing eyes fixed directly on him, as if it had been waiting. Uneasy, he turned around and took another route home. When the video went online, many claimed it showed Bon Jacri, a forest spirit said to lure travelers away and abduct them. Mysterious shadow. A man had just bought a new phone and was testing its camera when something strange appeared in his recording. The moment was so fast that he didn't notice anything at first, but when he replayed the footage, his blood ran cold. A dark shadow was peeking from behind the wall, hanging upside down. It had no face, no features, just a thick, black, smoke-like shape. Out of curiosity, he searched the entire house, but found nothing unusual. A chilling thought lingered in his mind for days. What if a ghost had revealed itself only to the camera, and something ghostly was lurking in his house? Ghost in the car. A man parked his car outside a hotel in Salem, Massachusetts. While he was inside eating, the restaurant staff noticed something strange. A plush doll hanging from the rear-view mirror was swaying on its own. No one was inside the car, and the windows were shut. Confused, they filmed it and later showed the video to the owner. Instead of being scared, he grew quiet. He said the car once belonged to his grandfather, who loved it dearly. Maybe his grandfather's spirit had returned for a moment, just to see his car again. Haunted toy room.
I'm back, guys. Sorry I had to let Hadley out.
A woman was home alone in Bar Harbor, USA, when she noticed a ball on the floor slowly rolling by itself into the room. Sensing something was wrong, she kept recording. Suddenly, the ball was kicked back toward her by something she couldn't see.
Like
moments later, a toy doll switched on and began moving across the floor. When she stepped into the toy room, a plush toy dropped and other toys started playing by themselves, as if an unseen guest was there. As she lifted her camera, a faint figure appeared in the window. Small, childlike, terrified, she could only think of her daughter, who had passed away 3 weeks earlier, and her soul might have come home. Cursed toy.
How sad.
A woman was getting ready to go out for dinner with her friends when she heard a strange sound. She turned on her camera because paranormal things had been happening for 2 days, but her husband didn't believe her. On the floor, a toy that was supposed to be broken was playing by itself. She checked the on/off button, but it kept playing. Then something even creepier happened. She clearly heard a voice whisper, "Hello." She was so scared that she grabbed her things, left for dinner, and threw the toy into a trash bin outside, hoping that if something evil was attached to it, it would leave with the toy. Disturbed by ghost. A man moved into a new flat in Truckee, California, and was happy because the rent was low. But on the very first night, he discovered why. Around 11 p.m., he suddenly heard loud banging on the door, as if someone was trying to enter, even though he was all alone in the flat. Terrified, he thought of leaving the room, but then the closet door started sliding open and shut on its own. Curious and a bit scared, he opened the closet, but found nothing inside. When he closed it again, the door slid open once more. This time, a black hand grabbed the edge, and a pale face with sunken eyes peeked out. Without looking back, he ran out, spent the night at his neighbor's place, and moved out the next morning. Strange hospital entity. A patient was admitted to a hospital in Branson, Missouri, for 5 days. One day, feeling bored, he started filming his room. Suddenly, a strange, black, misty figure passed in front of the camera. The moment was so quick that he didn't notice it at first. Later, when he replayed the video, he finally saw the figure and was shocked. Curious, he uploaded the clip to TikTok, and one commenter claimed it might be the restless spirit of a patient who had passed away in that same room. Mysterious figure.
Amigos, ahorita que estaba grabando.
In Palma, Spain, a woman was at home filming a mini vlog.
So, sorry guys, I just saw your message there, buddy. I'm going to stop showing that video because people were not happy with it. So let me remove that. Oh, while I'm here. Sorry guys, I had to let Hadley out. I went to go grab something since you guys are all talking about ice cream and stuff. Here's the Tillamook that I got today. It was like new. Sea salt and honeycomb toffee. It says honey ice cream with crunchy honeycomb toffee and sea salt. I thought that sounded good. Haagen-Dazs has one like that with almonds in it. And then you can't go wrong with this one. It's cherry vanilla. Theirs is super good. So that's my contribution to the make you guys hungry. I said also in the description, I want to show you guys a new gummy. I'm gonna get Mr. Beast to also come on, guys. If you don't think big, it doesn't happen. I've always thought of that when I do sales and stuff and my sports broadcasting. And so these ones are good. They're like, they're called Sour Boosts. They're from Mario. Super Mario movie, the Feastables. These are really good, man. They're good. I highly recommend them. We're going to have to like organize something one night where everybody gets like something on a list that we make. And my mouth's watering now. Let me pull something up here. I had something else I wanted to show you guys. You guys mind if I show a little Casper Dean? Or what is it? Casper Sight or whatever it is. So, you know who Casper is if you're on this channel. He had some new stuff that started. I wanted to show just some of his shorts here. Hold on.
Hats have been falling. Today was very scary. My vacuum cleaner turned on. Nobody was near it. Nobody had touched it. And my name is Nicole Ruff, and this is our daughter Madison.
Hey, Madison.
A lot of things have been moving in our house. Bookshelves have been falling. Hats have been falling. Today was very scary. My vacuum cleaner turned on. Nobody was near it. Nobody had touched it. And I think
at least he's doing the housework.
I think that's why I am officially spooked, and I need Twin Paranormal's help.
This is going to be a completely different style of an investigation. Tonight, we are going to be investigating the home of the Kent family.
There's been a few times where our daughter will be blowing kisses to the air and say love you, and we'll ask her who. All she is able to tell us is that it's a friend named Lean, and the only connection we can put together is Matthew's deceased grandmother, Colleen.
Oh, what? Holy sh**, mate, look at the chicken.
She, at 55, her kidneys gave out, and she was about completely blind when she passed. My mom, my dad resented her for things that they claimed that she did to me, which I don't believe still to this day. Me and her were very, very close.
So I'm now losing sleep, I'm having panic attacks, medications aren't working, and I'm starting to feel like this might also be linked with who's here.
Your son sleepwalks. How long has he done it, and what does he do?
So he's been sleepwalking for about 4 years now, ever since I left my ex-husband. A lot of the times he will actually, it's weird because I wake up and he's just standing next to my bed.
He'll stand at the bed and he'll start crying, and he won't tell you why or what's going on.
Oh god, man, that's freaky deaky, mate. I mean, I've got kids. Occasionally they do that, like my daughter as well, especially. She'll wake up in the morning, walk round by the bed, just stare at you, go, Daddy, 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 Daddy. Freaks you right out.
Usually he doesn't sleep with a shirt on, but he'll start grabbing at his chest like he has a shirt on, and then he'll start shaking me and grabbing my arm. And then when he doesn't freak out, he's just standing over me, and his eyes are closed, but he's just standing there with his arms crossed like this.
Or they'll be blinking really fast.
Oh god.
To whomever is in the Kent family's home, my name is Ryan. We are here to find out why. What are you doing in the Kent family's home? Their 2-year-old daughter blows kisses to you. Is that correct? Can you make a noise in here for us?
What was that?
I thought you were just tapping something.
Me? No.
No, that was literally me. That sounded like...
I heard that too. So this device that I'm putting over my ears is going to let me hear what none of the other guys can hear. I can basically hear as if a little pin dropped on the ground. So it's going to be that sensitive. Can you please let us know why you are in here? Is there a reason why you are in this home? The 2-year-old daughter of this family, why is she the only one able to see you?
Oh, what? The first word that comes out of that thing, religion. Let's go.
Religion.
Religion? What we would like to know is, are you here to hurt this family? Because if you are, then you are not welcome here. Oh my god, I just got
That
the
was
chills.
thumping, mate. As soon as he said, "You're not welcome," it's like boom, boom, boom. Yes, I effing am, mate.
Are you connected to Nicole? Or are you connected to Matt?
Well, this man is going to make a quick comment. I was watching Ghost Hunters earlier today, and I don't usually watch it these days, but they had like a best of group of them, and they were at Hillview Manor, actually, BJ. And these people were getting scratched really bad. And the one taller guy, him and his partner, the one other girl from there, they both went off to do their own show. It's like more spiritual and stuff. He was sitting there going with two different girls at two different times. After they get scratched really bad and they keep getting scratched and like bitten and things, he goes, "You're not allowed to touch her. You have to stop now. You're not allowed." No, I know what you're supposed to say. I go on site. I know how you're supposed to leave it. But when you're there and something is making itself known by having fun with scratching the hell out of you with their nails dipped in hellfire, they are laughing at you just like I was when you're screaming at them, "Stop touching them. You're not allowed to touch them." Well, a half an hour's gone by. They have bloody scratches all over them. They're not listening to you. So just a thought.
Nicole's boyfriend. I might have heard just, "I can't." What can't you do? Can you just not say, or? February. Does that date mean anything to you? February.
That was a word we got, was February. Does that mean anything?
The only thing I could think of is my dad's birthday is the day before Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna go over towards the 2-year-old daughter's bed. This device that I'm holding in my hand is a device to where I can find out if you are in here with us right now. All you need to do is come up to this device in my hand and grab onto this device.
Don't move.
Where?
The corner.
The bed?
The little alcove between
Holy mate. Oh, look at you, mate.
the couch
In her bed, yes.
and her bed
shoot.
to your left.
Literally.
There's something crouching down right to your left. Turn on the AMF. Right there, right there.
Oh, wow, mate. Okay.
That's it. Oh my god.
Right there, right?
Oh my god, right there.
Are you in the corner right now? I'm gonna sit down right next to you. Is that possible?
Yes.
Don't sit on this bloody lap.
Recluse. It's on your. It's on your arm.
It just stood up. It just stood up. It just barely stood up, mate. What the hell?
It's pointing in the corner.
Are you touching my arm right now?
It is.
Thank you so much. Can you make it spike higher, please?
Oh!
There it goes.
Right.
There it goes. There it
Yes,
goes. Thank
yes,
you
yes,
so
yes.
much.
Dude, I have the chills like no other two. It's still there.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
Why are you in this home?
Myself.
Are you
That's
connected to
hilarious.
anything here? Can you please let go?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna set this down on the couch if you can. Grab onto it, please, for us. Make
It's
it
gone.
spike.
It's gone? It's gone.
Don't. Young.
What? Young.
Nicole's 2-year-old.
That too. And that's her bed.
There you go.
It just went?
Look, 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 look.
It's going crazy.
It just started all of a sudden, mate. So there's no electronic interference there. It just bloody started all on its own.
Crazy.
Thank you so much. Is it because she is young? Please spike it.
Yes! Dude!
So why? What is your reasoning?
Are you a caretaker? Are you trying to protect her?
Yes? That was one.
Are you trying to hurt anybody in here? Other?
Who are you?
Oh, me. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? Jesus. This is on another level. This is on another bloody level.
Someone was just out right here on the left side of the bed by the wall.
Sorry.
Right there. That's where I saw it.
Now, what do you guys think? I'm just curious in the chats. What are your thoughts on utilizing the software and the hardware? Like I have a, from my Xbox One, it has the camera and all that. What do you guys think of how they, change that up and they connect it to a video camera and they record that? Do you think that stuff's legit?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
On the bloody teddy, mate. Yes.
Yes. As soon as they...
There's something between you two on the couch.
Why is that going so crazy where the bears are? Beds. Or where the toys...
Beds.
Is this where she sleeps? Here?
This bed is where the 2-year-old sleeps, yes. Are you on this bed?
Inside? Inside the teddy?
Nicole's daughter calls you Lean. Is that your name? Lean? This is where she sees you all the time. Can you come over here and grab onto this device? Somebody's...
Family.
Family! I mean, you can't...
Are you
part of the family?
Are you part of the family?
Are you a relative?
Oh!
Just Spike.
Yep. Spike.
I think there's two. I think there's two, mate. I think the granny, she's there protecting with the other bloody spirit. That's what I think.
Please tell us your name. Anything left you didn't get to say?
Holy
Same
mate.
exact spot.
Is it because I got in the way?
Again. No.
Again, do it again, mate. Do it bloody again.
It's gone. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just heard a no. I just heard a clean no.
Fear.
Fear. Something's going on.
Oh no.
Oh, it was gone. Someone was on the couch.
Someone was on the couch. Right
like
there.
sitting perfectly in the corner of the couch.
The SLS won't record, but it was just mapping someone either laying on the small bed or right here by the couch.
Dude, what's going on with my camera, bro?
Yo, I feel so weird. It's so
I'm not
much...
kidding, like, something's wrong with my camera.
This whole room is just full of so much energy, dude. I really would not blame this family for having weird...
And guys, just to let you know, if you haven't watched any of the crazy live stream from the cemetery with me and David Wolf and Carrie, when we started recording those orbs that blew our minds, the one orb that started blinking, split into two, we got it on camera. Right when David Wolf started recording it, he had a full battery on I forget the camera he has, but it is a ultra professional. And he goes, "Oh my God, my the battery's dead." I forget exact, but just like that. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I remember you just saying, here's a new camera with a new battery in it." And he, like a champ, sprinted, bam, new one in, back, recording. Always have them ready.
Incidents happening to them, man. The power is shut off. Okay, we have pretty much everything shut off. And even still,
And it's intermittent.
Even still, when you have power that's out, this is where so much energy should be coming from.
Yeah.
Okay? This is where so much energy should be coming from.
Nothing.
Yeah, maybe that.
Well,
Also-
why not? Because that's a fan. That is the light source. That is something that should be making this device go off. Okay?
I really don't. I
don't think at all that this is a malicious spirit.
No, I don't believe.
I don't feel any negative vibes. I feel really positive.
Yeah, I do understand why Nicole is worried for her families, because you never know. You really don't. Good news. There's definitely somebody in there. That is for sure.
Okay.
Now,
She's like, "F off, mate. That's not good news. Get him out."
our device did not pick up anything negative. Nothing negative at all. Everything was very positive, and family words were coming in. So we think that maybe one of your guys' family members is looking over you.
Oh, bless.
Very specifically, the very first one we caught was right on your side of the bed where you sleep. The left side, between the couch, between the bed, and between your bed, right.
I don't know whether she's happy or she's it, mate. Right, that was that. There you go. So good. Like, well done. Congratulations. And I suppose I thank you for going over there and sorting that house out, the family. I mean, the relief that they must have now, mate. I've got no words, man. Honestly, Twin Paranormal, you did a epic job on this one.
Well, we're going to actually, real quick, come back as people are saying goodnight because I am going to say goodnight as well. It is 25... Excuse me, I was eating a little bit of ice cream. I don't want to burp in the mic. I know some of you would love it, I'm sure. Okay, now that's done. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. Going to be an awesome Friday. We'll have the live stream going. I will let you guys know by tomorrow night what's going on with Friday, and community post and on Facebook group. Those of you I asked to please get a hold of me, please do. Those of you that donated, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm going to let everybody know who has donated. I have literally, guys, just so little left to go. It really is. I said that the other day, but some things occur. So just to let you know, for those of you that aren't aware how things work here on YouTube, I will 100% be letting everyone know who has donated overnight. I get a number of donations sometimes overnight. During the show, it needs to be somehow brought to my attention. I miss it when people send stuff sometimes to the Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, but it will, the next show at the latest, everyone will know about it. I just appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so close to getting it, guys. I'm so excited, and what occurred the other night was just... YouTube takes 30%. Let's just put it that way. I had like 7 people donate to me throughout the night, and they shouldn't be allowed to take that. So anyway, I'm close. I know I keep saying that. I'm not full of it. Trust me when I tell you. I'll show you soon. We will have a live stream on Sunday. I hope by then I have the schedule for the next On the Ground investigation, and you're going to get a short and a video this week as well. I love you guys. Have a great night. It was a great night. I had a good time. I have to go out, Chris, and I have to take care of business. Please be careful. Be safe. Don't draw my attention tonight. Those of you that are new, they call me Batman. My family does, because I'm up all night long, usually working on stuff. So that's where that came from. Welcome, Jay Mayer. You will definitely enjoy it here. Trust me. Those of you that joined again, welcome back as members, and everything else. So I love you guys. Have a great night. I will see you in the live stream on Friday. You guys are going to love it. Gonna love it. I can't wait. Good night, all.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand. Things we thought were myth. Mysteries that defy reality. And even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
We just heard a rock clack right over here.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire, to powerful testimonials that build trust, to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary, choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?